So in this podcast, I just wanted to take literally a minute or less to say thank you. I am rebuilding my YouTube channel. I'm pushing stuff up to the archives. I'm looking at some fundamentals of 40K and other gaming systems. Subscribers, those of you who followed me, you're rejoining, and I appreciate that. A lot of support. And the community, those of you out there who have helped to kind of spread the word that I'm rebuilding my channel and I'm kind of cross-linking between my blog and my channel. It has been a tremendous help to me, and it has inspired me to continue building, to continue pushing. And I wanted to kind of share kind of the next steps here, because I'm still in the process of rebuilding the channel, looking through my previous archive, this like ancient portable hard drive that's like USB, not even 1.0. It's like USB, and it transfers so slow. But looking at stuff and saying, okay, what is relevant to 40K now? Tactics, what is relevant to wargaming and other gaming systems that I enjoy? Let's push that up in the archive. And this time, playlists. I'm playlisting everything, and that's on the homepage. And at the same time, slowly, I'm kind of sharing some new content and some new stuff. I'm going to be posting up stuff on orcs. I've committed to playing orcs. This is a very dangerous thing because my paint bench is complete. So I'm ready to take that. So there's going to be some orc stuff going up there. I've got some Grey Knight stuff that I'm looking to post up. Of course, some more Battletech and Chain of Command, because I'm getting ready to start a Chain of Command World War II historicals. I'm playing my late war Germans, kind of pushing that out against Americans and British, and seeing that type of system, which, not that 40K, I was going to say a more realistic wargaming system. Not that any war game is realistic, not that 40K is realistic, but I would say the big difference between the two, and I'm going to get some battle reports up there and other things, is that with 40K, you tell your Marines to take that hill, they're running up that hill, they're going to take that hill. You could get like the squad wiped out, they shall know no rules, and you're up there. Chain of Command, there's a morale structure that when you get fired upon, even if you don't take losses, you start taking shock on your squads. And if you get enough shock, they get pinned. So you tell your guys to run up that hill, and there's a hidden machine gun nest. It starts opening fire. They're hitting the ground, and they're not moving. And I realized that in one of my first games, where there was a machine gun nest in a building overlooking this hill. Anything that goes up on the hill is going to get, ripped up, open fired on. I'm used to playing 40K. So I tell my guys, you know what? Get up that hill. Take it. They start running up the hill. They're like, okay, come under fire. Take a couple of losses, they get pinned. I can't unpin them. I've got my junior officer, my senior officer issuing commands. They're like, we are not listening to this. We are keeping our heads down. I'm bogged down. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Well, then I think, like, wait a second, this is World War II. These are normal men on any side. And the rules reflect that. They're not 8 feet tall superhuman space marines, or they're not chaos-infused warrior gods. They're like, this idiot told us to run up the hill. Everybody knows there's a machine gun on there. And now he's telling us to keep going. Like, no way. We're not doing it. So Chain of Command has been really interesting in that the Chain of Command is literally you trying to mobilize your forces and react to that, but they can only do so much. Another example was I had a heavy Tiger tank. I mean, the armor on this thing is insane. The main gun is insane on this thing. And it's chewing up through the countryside. I'm laying down high explosive rounds on some British infantry. I'm just chewing them up. And then a British anti-tank gun, a very, very heavy anti-tank gun, ambushed me, suddenly appears and shoots. Well, it's not going to penetrate the armor, but it struck the front of the tank head on. And the tank crew kind of bugged out a little bit and immediately put the tank in reverse and backed up. So when you get hit, certain things, different things happen. It's an interesting system. And this video is already past 4 minutes. But you know how this goes with wargaming, right? We get into it. We get passionate. I want to thank you for your support on my channel. I want to thank you for getting the word out and your continued support. And now as I complete building up my archives, we're ready back to move into full post, full system mode, full speed ahead. And of course, under every video, what I'm trying to do also is link back to my blog where there's pictures, where it's more text, where it's more diagram, so we get that cross-pollination going, and I invite you to check that out also.